Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek, and today I have a video for you about some Chinese pandas. This big Chinese panda set that we got in that came in a big box, inside of another big box, inside of an even bigger big box. And we want to look at this and learn a few things about uh, these Chinese pandas. And I'll cut right to the chase for you on this. If you are a panda collector, and you know these coins well, you can probably already tell um, everybody else here who's watching what they're going to learn about today. Namely, that these pandas are all fakes. It's one big giant counterfeit set of pandas. And so there are lots of giveaways. So let me show you some of the things that will help you know in case you run into things like this. Uh, One of the first things is just the eyeball test. Now, for those of you who don't collect these, the eyeball test probably isn't going to help you a whole lot because you're not uh, knowledgeable, your eye hasn't been trained as to what to look for. But if you look at enough modern coins, you can start to see some imperfections on these coins that you wouldn't normally see. And it's especially true on some more than others, but you'll find marks in the fields that turn out looking like bubbles. Now you can kind of see it on here just with the naked eye up in the corner, but as soon as you put a loop on there, it'll pop right up as just having bubbling, like all kinds of bubbling. And most of these coins, if you want to use the term coins, have that bubbling to them somewhere on the coin. And you'll see that right up there in the field. Those bubbles coming up. And oh, look at all those little bubbles there. And even on the surface of the edge, where there's not a flat surface, it's that abraded surface, it has also the little bubbles to it. So, but these coins are made in a way that would fool, I think, a lot of people. I don't know if I want to say most people, but they would fool a lot of people, especially if you're a novice. And so this is, I think, the type of stuff that ends up on eBay. And here, let me just grab a quick scale and show you. These should weigh about 31 grams each. And in the capsules, they should weigh about 30, maybe 33, 34. And you'll see these are coming up more than 10%, more than 10% off. Uh, 28.9, 27.9, 26.9. They're really all over the place as far as the weight goes. And so that's one of the things you can always look at when you're using trying to decide if something is real or not. Grabbing a scale is always a helpful thing to do. There are some pretty good websites on Chinese Panda and the fakes, but on any modern coin, when you start to see that rippling and peeling effect on the surface, like right there above the baby panda, it's just a sign that this is not solid silver, that it is plated silver. Anytime you see those bubbles, that's what that means. Now, I haven't gone into the details to find out on this. It's got this fancy looking card that says number 1194. I would venture a guess that every one of these was numbered 1194. This set was probably purchased in China, and for all I know, the labels on these boxes say, for our stupid American friends who can't read Chinese. Um, the certificate is something else I wanted to point out because it's really hard to tell. Um, you can kind of see it with the naked eye at a glance, and it's kind of hard to tell even under magnification. But this was printed with a dot pixel printer of some kind. You see all the little black and blue specks in there in between the lettering. Kind of hard to tell on this, but that is this would have been printed on some type of a laser printer. It would have been made much nicer. So the tricky part also is the nice box. Everything that comes from China comes in a box similar to this, so it can be kind of hard to tell. So I hope that helps you. If you've seen one of these sets floating around, and you can see what number it is. Take a look and see if it's number 1194. But also, just keep your eyes peeled. Don't get fooled by the fakes that are out there. Some of them are really well done. Some of them are pretty nice, but you just need to know a few things to catch yourself and to catch the fakes and to spot them. So I hope that's helpful and educational for you. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can follow me here on YouTube and on Instagram at TheCoinGeek, and you can subscribe to me here, and you can find coins for sale at oldpubliccoin.com. Thanks.